Do you ever find yourself standing in front of the open refrigerator at 2 a.m., not because you're hungry, but because you're hollow? There's this quiet desperation that food seems to understand when words fail us. Working late and grabbing chips, crying and eating ice cream, anxious and baking cookies. We call it emotional eating like it's some simple character flaw. But what if I told you it's not a weakness? What if I told you it's actually one of the most brilliant, primitive forms of self-regulation your brain has ever invented? Let me show you why. Reason 1. Food as immediate chemical regulation. When trauma hits, when the world feels unpredictable and unsafe, your nervous system goes into overdrive. That's where food comes in. It's not just calories, it's a biological truce. The carbohydrates trigger insulin release, which helps regulate cortisol. The sugar hits your reward centers, flooding your brain with dopamine. Food doesn't just comfort you, it chemically calms your entire system.
Reason 2. The primal safety signal. This isn't new, this is ancient. For thousands of years, breaking bread together was how we signaled safety. When we're alone and scared, we recreate that primal sense of community with the food itself. Each bite is a tiny rebellion against the isolation, a subconscious reminder that I am being nourished, therefore I am safe.
Reason 3. Food never judges you. Food becomes the silent witness to our pain. It doesn't judge. It doesn't offer unsolicited advice. It just sits with us in the darkness and says, I'm here. You're not alone in this. Unlike people who might disappoint us or situations that might hurt us, food is reliably there, waiting to comfort us without conditions. Reason 4. The temporary escape from emotional pain. Pain. When emotions become too overwhelming, food offers a temporary reprieve. It's not about the taste, it's about the distraction. The act of chewing, the focus on flavor, the physical sensation, it pulls your brain away from the emotional storm and gives you a moment of peace. It's a brief vacation from your own mind. Reason 5. Recreating control in chaos. Trauma often leaves us feeling powerless, but with food, you're in complete control. You choose what to eat, how much, when to stop. In a world that feels chaotic and unpredictable, the simple act of nourishing yourself is an act of self-determination. Each bite is a small victory. Reason 6. The physical embodiment of care. When we don't receive the care we need, our bodies remember. Food becomes the physical manifestation of self-care. The warmth, the texture, the nourishment. It's your body's way of saying, I am worth taking care of, even when no one else is saying it. It's a silent act of self.
Reason 7. The memory connection. Often, the foods we crave during stress are the same ones that brought us comfort in childhood. Your brain associates these foods with safety, with being cared for, with a time when the world felt more predictable. You're not just eating, you're trying to reconnect with a sense of security that once existed. Reason 8. The ultimate trade-off. Here's the painful truth. Food is the perfect coping mechanism because it never leaves you. Unlike people, it's always available. Unlike therapy, it doesn't require vulnerability. Unlike friends, it never disappoints you. But here's the philosophical irony of it all. The very thing that saves us in our darkest moments is also what keeps us from truly healing. You stop practicing the radical act of human connection. So the next time you find yourself reaching for that comfort, don't shame yourself. Acknowledge it. See it for what it is, a brilliant, imperfect, deeply human attempt to survive. And then, when you're ready, ask yourself, what am I really hungry for?
You are not broken. You are human.